Okay, so Ringo didn't leave for wherever he left, right? For this one? Okay, good. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And look at that. What's that, huh? Thank you, Clay. You rock, brother. He's also the one who sponsored this video. What did I do to deserve such nice folks? I don't know. But that is awesome. Thank you so much, Clay, and thank you for your very nice letter. We're going to be listening to two tracks today. They're the older Beatles. They both have videos. The second one is 8 Days a Week. The first one is I Want to Hold Your Hand, live on the Ed Sullivan Show. I'm guessing this is the one that I've heard so much about, the famous, Ed Sullivan performance. And then I think the second one is at Shea Stadium or something like that. I could be wrong, but we'll see. I think that's what it was. I've also looked up 8 Days a Week, which was a single I guess they released in 1965. The B-side was I Don't Want to Spoil the Party, because their B-sides are always so awesome. It was released in 1964 for the album Beatles for Sale, except in the United States and Canada, where it was first issued as a single A-side before appearing on the album Beatles 6, like they're Led Zeppelin or something. Come on. This was the band's 7th #1 single on the Billboard 100, and it achieved a run of U.S. chart success achieved in just over a year. So they had 7 #1s in 1 year? Or am I just reading that wrong? That's insane if that's true. And then I Want to Hold Your Hand was... Oh, it is a song. I can tell you that. Oh no, I don't want the lyrics, you idiot. This one was released in 1963. Stan, they recorded it a month earlier. Jeez, that's crazy. It was the first Beatles record to be made using 4-track recording equipment. And, yeah. Y'all ready? Enough talking, right? Thank you again, Clay. You rock, brother. If y'all want to subscribe, please help a brother out. There's also a playlist of Beatles stuff right there if you want to go watch a bunch of other Beatles videos. And if you want full album reactions to the later stuff and to Please Please Me, it's on my Patreon. Alright, enough talking. Let's go. The Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand, live on the Ed Sullivan Show. 3, 2, 1, go.
I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, you let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand. You let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love. I can't hide, I can't hide, I can't hide.
Chewing gum like crazy.
I think you'll understand when I say that something. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold
That noise is obnoxious a little. I'm not gonna lie. I feel them.
hold your hand. When I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that I love. I can't hide. I can't hide. And you got that something. I think you'll understand when I say that something. I
Poor
wanna
Ringo, all the way in the
hold
back.
your hand.
It's like the...
I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand.
I swear they look different. At different angles. That was awesome. Definitely gonna be blocked. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. Thanks, Ed Sullivan Show. 8 days a week.
Ooh, I need your love, babe. Guess you know it's true.
Look at this footage. Oh my god.
Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you.
Glorious color.
Hold me, love me. Hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. Love you every day, girl.
They use them hand claps so good.
Always on my mind. One thing I can say, girl. Love you all the time. Hold me, love me. Hold me.
They grew so quick, man.
I ain't got nothing but love, girl. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love you.
Look at that. Like, what the hell?
8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. Hope you need my love, babe. Just like I need you. Oh, hold me.
That's insane, man.
Love me. Hold me. Love me. I ain't got nothing but love.
The one guy's like,
8 days a week. 8 days a week. I love you. 8 days a week is not enough to show I care. Love you every day, girl. Always
don't-
on my mind.
wow.
One
What is
thing
this?
I can say, girl.
They're literally
Love you
fainting.
all the time. Hold me, love me. Hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week. 8 days a week. 8 days a week.
Ooh. I love that little lick. That's so cool. Those girls were fainting. Like, straight on, like, religious fervor. That's insane, dude. So that's what Beatlemania actually is. It's, wow. And, like, and they hadn't even really gotten to the, in my opinion, I mean, this is obviously great music, and it's, like, groundbreaking, but, like, for my stuff that I really like of the Beatles, like, they haven't even gotten to it yet, you know? And there was, like, religious fervor, literally. They're, like, zealots. That's insane to me. And not in, like, a bad way. Like, that's amazing, but that's crazy that the music just did that. It's like they dragged the world out of black and white and threw it into color, basically. And we just saw that evolution happen right there from 1963 to 1965. Like, that's 2 years. That's nothing. Like, that's less time than my daughter's been alive, you know? And they went from those boys in the suits to the ones we just saw there, which I'm guessing this is around Help or Rubber, I think, or Rubber Soul, I think, one of them. And then you just see that, and that's just crazy to me to see them passing out and to do all that stuff. Like, it, like, they're obviously amazing musicians, and they do such a great job that it's incredible. Sorry, my bodyguard handled her. Get that mental patient out of here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, just to see them go from black and white to color, and just the musical compared to like what the rest of the stuff that was coming out at that time, you know, like they really were one of a kind, and they just popularized so many things. And I'm way more familiar with their later stuff because that's where I started, you know. My first song was literally A Day in the Life, so I mean that's, you know, it's the last song on Sgt. Pepper, you know. And it's just, I don't know, man. I love going into these older videos and seeing this stuff because it's just fantastic. Sorry, there was an escaped mental patient. I had to put her back in her cell. Um, I just thank you, Clay, for all this. He gave me the tune in books. Gave me that. I mean, like, you guys are just the nicest people ever. Like, and no other fan base has really done that of any other band. Maybe Jethro Tull. I have all the Jethro Tull albums now. I just I don't know what I do to deserve such nice people on the internet of all things too, because the internet is a ruthless and brutal place sometimes, and I obviously don't make the best quality videos most of the time. Sometimes I get things wrong. Sometimes I do things a little different than others, but it's just me, and that's what works for me. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I'd have to say, if musically, it's just their harmony, man. Like, they just have such a, I don't know what you would call it. They have this charm almost that it's just like you're watching them, and Paul especially. He always has like the biggest smile on his face, and he's always like, look, doing little side grins and stuff. And I definitely see why the girls absolutely like just fell head over heels for them. And then the guys like the music obviously too. So it just worked both ways. They knew exactly what they were doing, man, and it's a beautiful thing. I'm so glad that I have discovered them and gone down this rabbit hole, because it has been honestly life altering and changing in a way. And I thank you for everything you guys have done. I really appreciate y'all. I don't know. I'd say that Ringo on the first one was great too, but I think the little guitar lick that's in the beginning and the end of 8 Days a Week was my favorite musical thing out of all this, I'd say. But I think my favorite thing out of all of it is definitely just the videos and seeing them go from black and white and those 1963 boys to 1965, and they're just, it's just crazy to me. Beatlemania. What a crazy thing. That's a thing that happened, man. Yeah, it's what they're going to look back on, like the K-pop of like the past 10 years and all that. Like, there's always going to be some kind of music that, what's the word? The masses, and especially, like girls like things, and then guys will follow what the girls do because they like the girl. It's just like this endless cycle of people following each other, and I think it's interesting. And they have it nowadays, the K-pop, and they had like NSYNC back in the early 2000s, late 90s, and then the thing about the Beatles is they were mainstream and they were fucking great too. I mean, like, tell me that music isn't great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so good, and then you get further along in their catalog and it gets even better and better and better. It's crazy. Most bands, they just like blow their proverbial load, in the first 3 albums, and then they just kind of coast for the rest if they made it. It's the complete opposite for the Beatles. They completely revolutionized themselves and their sound within halfway through their catalog that was only not even a decade long, I think. It's just like, what? They're an enigma to me, and I can't wait to get to Rubber Soul and Help finally, because that's coming soon too. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you again, Clay. That is fucking awesome. Even if whatever, it's amazing. I love it. Thank you. Happy 40th birthday to me, right? Oh, that was because it made him feel better, so that's okay. You can have that one, my friend. If y'all know, I have a Patreon. That is a picture of it. There's a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. If you join any of the tiers, you get access to all of our block videos and full album reactions, including, and notwithstanding, Abbey Road, Revolver, Sgt. Pepper, some of the White Album, half of Please Please Me. Lots of Beatles stuff on there. You're probably only watching this on Patreon for the first couple days, and then it'll go up on YouTube, hopefully, if it gets unblocked. But I have a feeling this one's going to get a little hectic, just because it's video. And once you throw the video on top of it, like the audio, if it's audio only, I'll probably get it up somehow. But like with the video, they're just really protective of the videos. And I understand why, because it draws a lot of traffic. So that means it draws a lot of money for them. And I get it. I'm a businessman. I get it. But yeah. If you want to watch those, you can get access to our patrons only Discord. You can join any of the tiers on Patreon and get access to all that. And there's tons of music on there. And there's also a PayPal link as well in the description if you want to send in another Beatles request you want me to do. That's the way to do it. If you want to get it done quickly. I mean, if you do Patreon, I just spread it out throughout the month. If it'll probably, be on a Sunday, I'll try and get it out. But then sometimes it's Tuesday or Saturday night. It's just whatever. YouTube is a very interesting platform at points. But I love it. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.